Yeah, you do. We've spoken and met and talked about what just happened and talk about how you got to have, as an athlete, you have a short memory. You got to move on. You don't want to be dismissive, because you want to learn from it and use it as fertilizer for future growth. But by the same token, you want to encourage those guys and come back and have 2 really good days of practice with phenomenal attitude, and I believe they will. You know, I'm here to lead these young men, and anybody can lead when things are great, and we all want to be leaders when things are all sunny. But when the clouds roll in and the wind kicks up, that's probably the true test of one's character. And so I think those guys, hopefully those guys I'll be able to lead them in a way that that'll be positive, and we aspire to conduct ourselves in a class manner with great character, and regardless of the situation, whether we're having tremendous success or whether we're really disappointed, because we control that. That's what we control. And so I want those guys to, like I said, not to be dismissive of winning and losing a basketball game in terms of getting to the next one, but we need to use it as fertilizer for future growth, and we know there's great things in our future, but we got to show back up and go to work, because there are things we can correct right now. Yeah, we're missing some things in terms of maybe some bodies or some talent, but there are some things we can correct right now that we can play better, and I think that's probably what we're all a little bit disappointed in. And there are some things we can't control, but we feel like there's some things we can control that can help us play better. I think it'll be, there's a young man who's been through it for a couple years, and Britt's a very consistent basketball player. Doesn't really hurt you. You're one of our better defenders. Is going to be able to get our defensive scheme into play basically every possession down the floor, and then offensively, he's been doing some really good things in practice. I've been kind of teased him, but hopefully he'll be able to bring some of those things to the game as well. I think he had a good year last year from an offensive side of it. It wasn't a tremendous amount. I think he ended up shooting like 40% maybe from the three-point line, and very good assist-turnover ratio. So when Marcus is out there, he's very solid for you. Well, if we go get a win on the road against the Sooners, I think that would go a lot for everything, and because they are a really good basketball team, and that will be a tough environment for them. To be a true road basketball game, and I think it'd do a lot for all those guys.